In November 2024, the team at Alaqua Animal Refuge received a message unlike anything they'd ever encountered. Based in Florida, AAR is no stranger to heartbreaking rescues. But this case, involving 9 severely matted poodles saved from a backyard breeder, shook them to their core. The level of neglect was shocking, even for us, the team said. Their fur was so matted some could barely move. It was clear they had been suffering in silence for a very long time. Without hesitation, the AAR team rushed to the dogs' aid, transporting them straight to their veterinary clinic. Once they were healthy enough for anesthesia, the medical team began the painstaking process of shaving away years of painful mats, one twisted clump at a time. It took our dedicated team an entire day just to shave 2 pups, they explained. Each dog was carrying between 6 to 8 pounds of mats, more than 10% of their body weight. Seaside and Topsail were the first to be shaved, and the relief on their faces was unmistakable. As the remaining dogs awaited their turn, Seaside and Topsail basked in their first moments of freedom, free from the weight and pain of their fur. Hours later, all 9 dogs were completely shaved and totally transformed. In total, they shed 51.4 pounds of matted fur and gained a lifetime of confidence. As soon as the mats were gone, you could see the change, said one team member. Some immediately wagged their tails. Others ran around, realizing for the first time that they could move without pain. One dog at first seemed a little shy, almost embarrassed. But within minutes, they were rolling around, shaking off the past and embracing their new beginning. The poodles, Alice, Seaside, Henderson, Rosemary, Topsail, Blue Mountain, Dune Allen, Watercolor, and Grayton, were nearly unrecognizable after their makeovers. The team was overjoyed to watch them play together, discovering the joy of movement, touch, and companionship. It was emotional, not just for the dogs, but for all of us, a rescuer shared. The relief they must have felt was immense. Watching them take their first pain-free steps was incredibly rewarding. That night, the dogs curled up for their first comfortable sleep in months. Soon after, each one was placed in a loving foster home, the first safe environment many had ever known. And just 4 months later, all 9 poodles were adopted into their forever homes. Their story, though it began with neglect, is ultimately one of hope and transformation. It's a story the AAR team carries with them every day as they continue rescuing animals and fighting for those who cannot speak for themselves. Backyard breeding and puppy mills prioritize profit over animal welfare, said a spokesperson. That's why we not only rescue, but advocate for stronger laws, educate the public about responsible pet ownership, and offer sanctuary to animals with nowhere else to go. The memory of those brave poodles serves as a powerful reminder of why this work matters. After all they endured, they're now thriving as cherished pets, said Hood. Watching them go from neglected and scared to happy and loved, that's why we do this.